What's up? Welcome to the stream. So it's gonna be, well, I wouldn't say short, but you all know that's a lie. It can be short, can be long, can be whatever you want it to be. I will end the stream when I end it. And I'll keep going if I want. I do whatever I want. Sup, Vintran. Fellow Viet. Do some patch review content for ZZN or for Mormons? Which one? Which game? I already went over the Mormons one, so I'm guessing I assume you're talking about ZZN. ZZN? I'm in some form of hot water, not a lot of forms of hot water, because some content creators are mad I started covering the leaks when it's all public. I understand it, but it's hard doing content when you know what's gonna happen, you know? But just link me a good version of the patch notes, because I need to look at it on Reddit as well. And I'll do a reaction to it. I already went over it on my own. So, there's no point in me doing... I'll do it again, you know, if you guys want. Because I noticed some people just like listening to me talk for some odd reason. Some odd, strange, inexplicable reason. Need grind potential and everything materials. So I want to level up Nia for sure. I want to have enough to level up. Yuki animation 100% pull no matter. I don't care about animation that much, and Yuki is not my type either, so I don't really care about that. Wow, now if she was wearing a suit or something, I would understand. I'm responding to someone asking a question right now. It is not a Gooner game though, guys. I said before, you guys are the Gooner if you think this is a Gooner game. What part of this game makes it a Gooner game? Have you never seen a woman in your life? This is what they look like. Respect all women, I say. Is this not what they look like? Is this false advertising? Sup, du auto deal. But I'll look up the content right now. I'm just gonna let Auto do his thing. I'm gonna look up the content. Patch Notes Strider. Patch Notes came out like a day ago, so. I think other people already covered it. This Reddit post is fine. I'm just prepping the video here. Yeah, what other materials do I need? Here. You want a Yuki, but how far am I gonna pull her? Because I want to level up my Meilin. Meilin is strong. I need to decide on my two teams because I want to level up Calliope. I don't have the resources, even with the event, to do everything I want in the game, which is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. So I need to level up these units. But if I'm gonna pull on Yuki, should I save Mask for it? It's a hard decision. Okay, I'm gonna let Auto dog shit their way through this. What the fuck is... What YouTube video? It's annoying because I have like a trillion tabs open. And I don't know which of my tabs are playing this. Okay, that one. You guys all know the feeling, right? When you have like 10,000 trillion bajillion tabs. You guys have like 10 trillion bajillion tabs. And sound starts coming out from one of the tabs. And you're like, where the fuck is this coming out from? And you're like going on a manhunt to find out where the sound is coming from. I deal with that often. Now the solution is to be a normal person and use less tabs. Or than like, I have 143 tabs open on my phone. I have like hundreds of tabs open on several browsers on my computer. But I might need that tab later, you know? I might need it later. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe future players would save 5 seconds because I have that tab ready. I'm all about respecting the time of future players. Do. Hold on, let me do something. Find something better to do. Thank you, Rolando Besson. Think of Yuki Meilin Ray works? I don't think that would work because why would you put Meilin there when there's already a carry, you know? There's already a carry in the other units. So why would you put that unit there? That's just my reasoning. If you find it works, then you should try it on your own. But my reasoning is that you're already wanting to play Yuki's cards. So you want to play Meilin's cards too. Because Meilin cards aren't free. That's just countering a mana issue in the game. That's just my opinion there. Lacking AoE? I mean, as I've shown, lacking AoE can be overcome if your team is strong enough. I have shown that you don't give a fuck about AoE. If your team is strong enough, you will struggle though. It just makes it harder. It just makes content harder. I won't lie about it. It makes content a lot harder. But it's not like, you know, there is content where you can't kill it. It will just make it several times more difficult. But let me look at something real quick. I need to go and see if there's a clean image. I might not cover... Well, if it did do it, I'll start covering it, but... Hold up. While it's doing this... Here we go. But Chinese gamers are insane. Because, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you guys probably noticed, because guys, everyone watching this probably plays more gachas than I do. Because I only play it because I like the difficulty in the card-like roguelikes. So, they have entire forum sites and websites and Discord servers where they trade accounts. That is insane to me. Just live with what you have. Just accept what you have. But I've been visiting the Chinese and the Korean forums lately, and they've been insane. They've been insane, dude. Like, this bastard, blah, blah, blah. So, let me just pull up the patch notes. I'm gonna go over that. But it's content. You saw nothing. Yeah, let me do this. You want to remove all of her strike and heals and basically keep everything else. Okay, the memory fragments are the most valuable thing. Unironically. Oh my gosh, you're so bad. Okay, let me see. Rin. Administrative. What? Administrative, I guess, is this icon. Let me get the Hugo there. We don't need happiness. I always want my Rin there. I know it's not, valuable compared to others, but I want my Rin there. The reason why is for the affinity. But hold up, let me look at the clean version of this. We got in Discord. Someone sent me a cleaner version of the patch notes. As honestly, if I go onto the content creator Discord, but I'm getting a lot of heat because I've been covering the leaked content. Do do Where is it? Where the fuck is it? There you go. There we go. This. Let me open the image. Actually, it's probably on the stove launcher. I think about it. Wait, let me go to the creator website as well. Other content creators, yes. Other content creators, because they're treading on caution. And they hate that I'm covering it because I don't give a fuck. Because they want to cover it too, but they're scared. So they're saying like, they're like, some of them are reporting me and other content creators who are covering content. Saying, can we get clarification? And the devs were like, we don't know, it's fine. Safer discuss leak on live stream. I'm making a video on it. If I'm gonna talk on the live stream, I'm not gonna hide it and just only do on live stream. I'm making a video of it too. Basically, they're bigger than me. They're bigger than me. There's no doubt about it. They're several times bigger than me, but they're scared. But nothing in our contract says we can't discuss leaks. There's absolutely nothing at all talking about we cannot discuss leaks. Zero. Absolutely zero things about not covering leaks. Like, there's nothing at all in our current contract that says, oh, you cannot leak. There is absolutely nothing. I assure you. It's been banned. Let me put this up. And there's absolutely nothing. But, you know, I'm gonna get started. So, YOLO, let's get started. So, this is a bit late. I'm doing this on stream right now, but I'm covering the 1.1 update because I was busy making a 6-hour-long video for Mormons. It took me 20 hours straight on the live stream. But I'm talking about the 1.1 update. Again, I'm a day late. Sorry, I'm slow. I'm also been getting a little bit of hate, as I discussed on stream, from other content creators, because I did cover leaked content. And they were, because nothing explicitly says in our contract that we cannot discuss leaked content or show leaks. And they wanted to cover it too. Some of the bigger ones, I'm gonna admit, they're several times bigger than me. They're 10, 100 times bigger than me. And they're complaining right now because the devs did never say anything about us covering leaked content. It's leaked public. It's on Reddit. It's everywhere. I should be able to talk about it. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I don't know, you guys. I can't see. I'm fucking blind, dude. My eyes. Oh, what's that leak? I actually can't read. I'm not gonna sit here and do that. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting a little hate. I may not be a sponsored content creator. I may still be a sponsored content creator. As of now, I'm still a sponsored content creator. So, there's nothing in my contract that says I can't cover leak. And in fact, in this video, I'm gonna cover the new leaks too. Cause you know why? I don't give a fuck. If you complain about me covering leak content, then you should also cover leak content. There's nothing in our contract. If you are erring on the side of caution as a content creator, you're not doing your job right. This is all public. And content creation is not my main job. I don't need this. Okay? I will talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. So if you're going to have problems with me, then shut the fuck up. Unsponsor me. I will cover the leaked content if I wanted to. I won't cover anything they give me in secret because of NDA. But if it's out there on the fucking internet, on Reddit, I'm gonna cover it. Okay? I'm not revealing stuff that the devs gave me. I'm just covering what 90% of you already know about. Okay, back to the thing. So, this is the update. There's this nice Reddit post on it by ConstructionFit8822. Great write-up. If I still had a Reddit cup, I will also do a write-up like this. I did stuff for Star Citizen on the patch notes. Again, I bought thousands of dollars in Star Citizen. Don't at me. I like the game. So, Chaos System, Roguelikes, it's all about the new save data. Basically, people are confused about this. It's basically seasonal save data. So basically, every season, the way we were told before the update, I think they changed some details, is that every season is new cards, new whatever. In the initial press release before the game release, it was 25% new neutral cards, and equipments are going to get swapped out, only available in that season and never come back again. But reading the patch notes, I don't think that will be the case anymore, because even I thought it was stupid. A lot of content creators that knew about this thought this idea was stupid. So, I don't know, this sort of thing, it reads like they changed their mind, because we all agree it was fucking pants head on fire, fucking dumb. So, the old thing was, seasonal data, seasonal stuff, seasonal equipment were one-time thing. You get to save the save data like they're doing now, and they're never gonna come back. They're never gonna come back. This was the whole thing we were told a while ago. A long time ago. Basically, a month or two ago in gamer days. It's basically centuries in gamer years. So, I think they changed it so that seasons will repeat and the equipment and cars will come back. Because the old idea was fucking dumb. Because what if the seasonal equipment came out, or the seasonal neutral cars came out, and I'm sorry, I'm just talking over this because this is my content. Again, I didn't even want to make this video, but people on stream said I should make this video, even though every other content creator already made this video. So I'm just gonna make it include and to entice you, tease you to watch this video. Talk about the leaks as well, because other people will do it because they're scared. I'm not scared. So, because I don't care, dude. If it's public, I'm gonna cover it. So, basically, seasonal content. Original idea. Once upon a time, you get it, it's gone forever. It's a badge of honor, basically. Now, I think they're going to repeat the neutral cards, repeat the equipment every now and then with their seasonal content, which I agree with. I think it's a great idea, because the old idea was stupid. Because what if, this season has this broken equipment, this broken neutral card, for Calliope. If you didn't pull a Calliope, you have to rush and try somehow pull her before the season ends and then gear her up. And you're never going to finish it in time. I think that idea was fucking dumb. Because not everyone will have every unit in the game. And what if you have a unit that mesh well with the season, but you won't get them till the season ends? That means that you're locked out of their great OP save data forever. So I agree with this change if it is what I think it is. Again, the devs have been sort of quiet on the content creation side. They're not even answering the question whether we should cover leaks or not. And it's been a couple of days. Other content creators have messaged the devs on the creator Discord talking about leaks and whatever. We have received no response yet. Because again, the devs are under a lot of pressure for reasons from certain countries. Now, this season is Forbidden Catalyst. It's basically Yuki, and they showed all three units, AoE attacks. So they corrected the thing. As I said in my Yuki kit review, it's probably an old kit or mistranslation, and it was. The plus 20 hit was only plus 20% damage, accordingly to the translation. So yeah, she's not that broken. She's still pretty strong overall. I will rate her when she comes out. I'm not going to go over her kit retranslated. I will rate her when she comes out, because there might be changes. We don't get access to the entire kit as content creators. We only get their assets, by the way. We only get their pictures, what they look like, and what roles they fulfill. That's the only information they give us as content creators. They don't give us their card information, don't give us their kit. They give us the pictures of their kit. I don't even know if I should be saying that, but they do give us the pictures and stuff and the assets so we can make thumbnails in the videos and whatnot. They're very helpful, that guys. Shout out to them. So this is the partner. Oh yeah, and the partners and kit of future combatants, we don't know which ones are combatants or which ones are partners. We only guess. So they just give us the files and not specifying which is which. So we're just as confused as you. So no content creator, no shit. Whether the leaks, this is a partner, this is a combatant, we can only guess based on the design, basically. This is a new chaos mode map. So this is pretty interesting. The no challenge mode for the event, level 50. It's new content for me. It has forbidden cards, which is the seasonal cards or whatever. It's multi-hit cards, but I think the multi-hit cards are very weak as they are now. And this is pretty disappointing. Because before the game release, I'm sure some of you guys have been following this game for like years. Because it's been a long time. Like some of you guys have been following this game for like fucking years. They said that 25% of neutral cards was going to be rotated out. 8 is not 25. So I will hold their feet to fire. I hold the Mormons that have the feet to fire. I'm going to hold their feet to fire too. This is not 25% of neutral cards. Because they advertised they're going to be have 100 common neutral cards. 25% of it, a lot of season cards. But if it's only 8 cards and its season is 90 days, I feel like this is not enough. I feel like this sucks. In my opinion. Maybe I'm ungrateful. But if they didn't tease us before the game was released, they didn't say, oh, every season's going to be great, blah, blah, blah. Every season is going to be huge! Huge! This is going to be a new forever game! And they expect us to have 8 common season cards every season, which is 90 days, 3 fucking months. I think that is a bit underwhelming. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm ungrateful. And maybe I should ration out these season cards, you know. Maybe I've been used to the opulence of playing new card games. Maybe I am completely unreasonable. It takes a long time to design these 8 cards, players. You're right. So maybe we should ration out these season cards to make the gameplay more experienced. So let's see. It's 90 days. There are 8 cards. Okay. So using this logic, what you should do is every 11 days, you decide to use one of the season cards. So you use 1 card for 11 days. It's reasonable, you know. You play around that 1 card. So anyone that makes a review of these 8 cards in the first day of the game, you are a shit content creator. You're a shit player. You're a shit person. You know why? You are consuming content too fast. You are consuming content too fast. How would you know what cards are good and what cards aren't in only 1 day? It's 8 cards for 90 days. Space them out. So what I want everyone to do is what they expect us to do. So every card you use for 11 days, and then you go on to the next card. You know, this is how you extend your card building content, guys. Again, big disappointing. If that's what they expect us to do, I'm not for it. And most of these cards are just repeats or just uninteresting compared to the current existing cards. Like this, Exhaust, draw 1 attack card for 1 turn, 0% plus damage amount. It is interesting, but it's just another Exhaust card. There are so many Exhaust neutral cards in the game currently. Now, let me mute. I just realized this video is going to be awful because I have the game sound in the background. Again, unlike the other content creators who complain about me, this is not my real job. Okay? I do this because I want to. So, it's draw 1 attack card for 1 turn, 50% damage amount. So there are already better neutral cards that do this. Let's take Belligerence, for example. Belligerence, which is the wolf card, draws 2 attack cards if there is no cards in hand, and you can get Epiphany, which plus morale or damage. So there's other neutral cards that does it better without exhausting it. And in terms of exhaust options, there are better options. And plus, you can only get back so many save data because of how the save data system works. It is a blue card, so it's low value. So that's good. You won't get deleted from your deck. But for what this card does, a one-time used card, it does not do enough. Aggressive Mutant. And the next card, Shell Forming Cell, is good because it's a retain card. The current version of it is but the current retain card we have is so much better. I do not know what they were thinking making this card, in my opinion, in my estimation. I will show you what I'm talking about in game as an example. So the current version of it is Relentless Endurance. So this is a 2-cost retain card with 350% shields. So this is better, but it is a 0-cost card. Someone to comment, it is a 0-cost card, I think. So that is good. And each card in hand, so best case scenario, you have 10 cards in hand. It does do more. I guess if you want to Amir, it is a good card. However, it's sort of boring. I rate it highly. I change my mind. I rate it highly. I can change my mind in the middle of this video. I rate it highly. It's a good card, but it's not, how should I say it, fun. I think season cards should add a bit of fun. And if their budget is 8 season cards every 90 days, having a boring, basic, bog standard good card is detrimental to the player experience. This doesn't really unlock new builds besides, like, say, Rin Retain cards or etc. It's just a good card. Unlike Propagative Virus, which is one of the newer cards, which is just Rin's card, but a little bit worse. It's 120 times, whatever. This is a good card, Propagative Virus, because you just put this on units that need multi-hits. It can go hard. It inspires new builds, for example. Virus is a good card. Muscle Enhanced Evolver is a good card. Why? Do I think it's a good card? Because it adds Yuki mechanics to another unit that does not have the inspiration mechanic that you would want to run with Yuki, for example. Or that you will want to run inspiration if you don't want to run Yuki. These two are good cards. But again, there's only an 8-card budget. This card, Self-Generating Experiment, is also what I want to see from future content. Upgrade cards, I think, are what is essential for the health of the game. Because upgrade cards can do more powerful effects, more interesting things they can do with non-upgrade cards. Non-upgrade cards, especially exhaust cards, are kind of limiting in gameplay style like this. Since it takes place every turn, you're going to see it potentially take effect every turn. It impacts the player more than the other cards up there. Like, when 6 or more cards are in hand, changes the cost of 1 card in hand to 0 for 1 turn. So this can have, let's say, good synergy in a lot of more expensive decks. But the problem with this card, now I'm going to go on the downside of this card. You kind of want a team that synergizes with it, and it's hard to make it synergize. Because a lot of the teams that have, if 6 or more cards in hand can trigger that effect, will likely have a lot of 0-cost cards. Now, this depends on how the card works. Can it target a card that's already 0-cost? If it can, then I would rate it low on most teams. If it cannot target a card that's already 0-cost, then this is one of the best upgrades you can get in the game. It all depends on how it works in game. Now, Forced Learning Apparatus. Upon using 4 cards, draw 1 time for each turn. This is also another really good card because a lot of teams, you're going to easily use 4 cards. And with certain God Epiphanies, this card goes hard because God Epiphanies can make it cheaper, easier to play, can add morale, can add fortitude. So this is a very good card here. Force, this is probably the best card out of this entire set because it's easy to trigger and you will want it on most teams because draw is a very important resource. And everyone is running either Mika or Ray nowadays. So any Mika or Ray team, you're going to be using 4 cards or more, even a treasure team, for example. Confiscation. Draw one card and move one forbidden card into hand. This is a bad card. Why is it a bad card? Now, draw is very strong. The card is very strong if you ignore the last option. But the fact that the last option exists makes it a bad card in my estimation. Because it only works with forbidden cards, this season mechanic. And if these cards are added to the pool, then it's a very niche card. It's not to say it isn't good, but it's limiting when this is the only content card wise we're getting every 90 days. If let's say the pool was 25 cards, I would have no problem with confiscation existing. But since it's 8 cards over 90 days, I feel like this is a waste of a card slot. They could have spent time developing a different card that will make teams and gameplay more interesting. That is my thing. We can't see the bottom cards. Fuck. I am a bad streamer. I rarely read chat. Okay? That's my bad. I'm not going to fix it in post. You're going to deal with it. Anyone who watches me this long is a true fan. Anyone who doesn't watch me, then I'm sorry. It's just who I am. I'm sorry. Forbidden algorithm. Generate one forbidden card in hand. So generate one forbidden card in hand. I think it's a decent card. However, I don't like it. It's a 3 cost. It's too heavy. 3 cost too heavy when you start off with 3 mana. That is insane. This is insane. This card is insane. This is too much. This is too much. Forbidden cards need to be off the walls broken. They need to feed your family, do your taxes, submit your disability to the government so they can get you nice shit in order to make this worth it. So we'll see how the forbidden cards play, whether it's worth it. Yeah. Syncase will be a permanent chaos pool. Yeah. This is bad. This is bad in my book. So new roguelike elements, new equipment. They haven't shown us a new equipment, so I'm excited to look at it. But if it's like very niche equipment, then I won't like it. But this is the more end game mode. More end game mode. Forbidden cards are cards this season. This season is called Forbidden Cards. So this crab, the thing I'm disappointed in is this is just a reskin of the current crab boss. So I expected unique. Again, maybe I'm overreacting. I'm expecting too much for 90-day seasonal content in this game. But I feel like I would have been more interested in more new, unique enemy designs. We've already had a crab. And it's even, I think, the same color. Now, if they were low on resources, you know what they could have done? They could have made the crab red. Hear me out. Just change the color. Make it more interesting. But since it's literally a one-to-one the same design, I'm a bit disappointed. Because we already killed the crab 1,000 times. Just make it a different color. Don't have to make it a different model. Just pull up the MS Paint. Don't even need to make it a different color. So what you should do is just remove all the color. Okay? That would make it more interesting. So, yeah, I'm disappointed with this design. Now, this content might be interesting. Highest scores, taking a look at builds and other players. I like this content in games. I'm not going to do too well on it because I'm hoarding pools. I haven't pulled that much. They're giving us a lot of pools as content creators. I'm not using a lot of pools. Let's be honest, because there's nothing that really excites me because any unit I pull, I won't be able to build up anyway. These are the new shops. You know, the event shop, whatever. It's every game. I'm not going to go over it. You guys know. More resources. Yay! It's not enough, by the way. I know a lot of people are excited about this, but let me tell you, as someone who's sat at endgame for the past 2 weeks, this is not enough. I'm ungrateful, but it's enough for a gacha game if you have 1 or 2 teams. But if you want to experiment with multiple teams, it's not enough. If you want to build another main DPS, if you want to farm more member fragments, it's not enough. In a normal gacha game, let's say a fighting game where you can only use one team over and over, it'll be enough. It'll be great. It'll be great. In a roguelike deck builder, when you want to, where the real content is playing different teams every time, over and over, infinite fun, seeing what you get, trying out new interesting builds. If you're that type of gamer, it's not enough. If you're a gacha gamer when you're used to playing only one or two teams forever, this is great for you. For me, someone who plays Chrono Arc, the 1,000 team combinations there, Slay the Spire, Yu-Gi-Oh!, even Hearthstone arena runs, for example. Even arena runs in Gwent. Again, I'm a big nerd. Even Thronebreaker, even Gwent Rogue Builder, the Gwent games, Rogue Mage, etc. In every one of those games, there's almost infinite replayability because you can keep trying out new comps, new builds. In this game, it's extremely limiting. I feel like they should find another way to monetize the game rather than just time game. Again, if you know about my rants, I'm not going to go over my rant again because I did a over 20-hour stream yesterday. So my vote is all broken up, so I'm not going to overreact to this. So, again, how the fuck are they expect us to have fun with this fucking game with this much materials? This is not enough for even 1.5 units. If this is what the entire fucking event is, I'm gonna have fun with maybe one more team. One more team. Oh, this is the most free-to-play game you've ever encountered in your fucking life. Because you know why? You cannot whale out a new team. The whale will have the exact same team comp you're running. You're only pulling dupes of the same fucking team. Dupes are more powerful than new units. Because let me show you. If you get a fucking new unit, what are you going to do with it? You're going to watch their lobby animation. They're going to watch the lobby animation over and over. You're going to stare at them on the screen. You're not going to use it on difficulty 10. You're not going to use that difficulty 10. You're going to use it for shit. Like, this is a band-aid to the problem. I can't believe people are falling for this. Base devs, W devs. This does not fix the core issue. This is putting a fucking band-aid on the festering wound. A band-aid on the wound. It's like all those fucking companies there now. They create a controversy, and they give you as a band-aid solution without fixing the fucking problem. It's like you go into Costco, for example. You see their hot dogs are raised to $50, okay? And you complain. And the next day, they said, don't worry. For this 90-day period, we're going to discount it by 90%. You're like, W Costco, 90-day discount. Oh my gosh, they're so generous. You know what they could have done? Instead of us giving us the mats? Give us the mats that are one time for the event. Instead of giving us the mats. You know, a radical idea. Lower the requirements. Fix the farm. Make us sweep better. Give us more rewards, more resources. So that they don't have to give us the events. This is welfare. What happens when the welfare runs out? What happens when the government shuts down as a welfare recipient? We're all on food stamps right now. This is the food stamp program for CZN. This is your daily allotted food stamps. It's like what's happening right now. What happens when the SNAP benefits end? What happens when the CZN stops giving out these generous events? That's right, you'll starve. You and your family will starve to death. You cannot build another team, okay? Food stamps are a band-aid solution. Lower the requirements. Instead of making the food cost trillions of dollars, instead of giving us requiring 1.1 million credits to promote a unit from 50 to 60, not including the potential mats, not including the partners, not including the upgrades, not including the memory fragments, all that combined, lowered the costs of it instead of giving us fucking welfare, okay? They're making us all into welfare queens. This is what this patch. Everyone is praising the devs. You should be mad. get mad. This is, you have self-respect. Do not accept these welfare payments, okay? Do not live off of events, okay? Make the upgrades cheaper. Make it cheaper. Do not, just, the food still costs millions of dollars, guys. Just because they give you a discount coupon for 90 days doesn't mean that after the 90 days, you and your family won't starve. You and your family won't be outside of a Wendy's begging for scraps because you cannot afford to be outside of a Longhorns. Okay? That is an upgrade. Longhorns is an upgrade. You cannot even afford to beg at a Longhorn steakhouse with this match currency, okay? After the benefits end, you're still going to be begging at the Wendy's. Maybe not even outside of a Wendy's. Maybe that is too rich for your blood. Maybe you go some lower fast food chain like Burger King. Maybe there's already someone richer than you begging for EXP mats at the Wendy's, okay? And you're not strong enough to fight them for your family. So you have to downgrade to the Burger King's parking lot. And let me tell you, you won't probably get a lot of handouts at a Burger King parking lot compared to a Wendy's. Because it's fucking dead there, dude. This is so fucking mandate. This is fucking god awful. Fucking god awful, dude. Holy shit, is it god awful. So right now, I'm gonna go over the leaks. Cause I'm probably not going to be sponsored. So let me go over the leaks. So, let me move this. This is on the Chinese. Again, there's a red thread of it too. But to emphasize the point that the leak is everywhere, I'm not even going to get the leaks from Reddit. I'm going to get it from some random Chinese site. It's there. I can even go to a random Korean forum. The leaks are there. I can even go on a random Twitch stream. The leaks are there. I can go outside to the local nerd shop, comic book store, and ask a random person there, do you have the ZZN leaks? And they'll show it to me on their phone. I can fly to Korea, ask a random homeless person there, and they'll show me the leaks on their phone. Because the leaks are everywhere. If the leaks are everywhere, you should cover it. You should cover it. Now, these are the leaked units. Now, their cards and their skills have also been leaked. So I'm going to tread caution here and not show you their cards or their potential or anything. Why? Because they're all wrong. I know nothing, by the way. They're all wrong. The translations are all wrong. But this is basically the next year. So people are mad because it is actually, I think some people mention it, is actually total all the leaked units combined is basically the next year of content. So yeah, unless they make it like, you know, a surprise limited collab unit. Yeah, this is basically the next year of content that has been leaked. So other card creators said that this might kill the game. This is bad. Blah blah blah. I'm not gonna both. The leaks are from Datamine and someone's a snitch, apparently. In case you really want to know where the leak came from, actually sort of know. A lot of countries we already know. Someone from like the dev team got really mad. One of the people that were fired because of the whole thing got really mad, and they're doing all this. So in case you want the background lore of some of the leaks, not all of them. Most of them are just Datamine. Most of them are just Datamine, but the ones which show like the card details and stuff, because they're leaked from the Korean and the English version, is because someone in Korea was very mad. Who is? I have no idea. I assume it's a member of the dead team. But yeah, combatant. These are all combatants, by the way, that are leaked. So this girl, Narja, Euphina. This pink girl has a very interesting design. Very cute. I like her. Probably we'll pull for her. I like Euphina, I like Narja. These 3 designs I like, along with Shizaru. Shizaru, I really like. I did not realize this from the earlier things they have on the website. I did not realize that she has a good arm holding her sword. I thought she was just tied up. I did not notice the arm until the leak. This is a tomboy, maybe a trap, I don't know. Can't trust them because Arthur is apparently a dude. No, everyone knows that. Luce. Again, it's pretty obviously that Luce is going to be a unit. I wouldn't even consider this a leak because she was in the story. The thing that surprises me is Lewis, because another dude. Diana, I've shown it already. Arthur, again, this is confirmed to be a dude. This is Tenebria. I heard she was from Epic 7. Arya. Bland. Okay, I'm gonna go review them since make this video a bit longer. So Arya. Arya is pretty meh. Ari. This is Ari from League of Legends. Meh. Basic. Annika. Basic. FF14 Catboy. Meh. Iris. Unique. Sarah. Meh. She's just a reindeer purple hair girl with antlers. Rosie. Just a lolly with a pet stuffed animal. Just a lolly with a pet stuffed animal. Nothing interesting about that. Nothing interesting like that, in my opinion. Why? Because this has been done to death in a million other games. You have Annie from League of Legends. You have Aegis from Mormons. It's always a little girl with a stuffed animal. Do something else. Do something else. Here is my suggestion, if I'm still sponsored, devs. Instead of having her have a stuffed animal, okay, make her some kind of sick experiment, some mad scientist, maybe her dad, Full Metal Alchemist her, and make half of her body a stuffed animal. You know, she got horribly disfigured, and make her into a stuffed animal. Half of her, parts of her into a stuffed animal. Do not have her hold a stuffed animal. Maybe remove some limbs and replace them with stuffed animal limbs that are stitched together. Maybe get rid of some eyes and sew on a button onto it, you know? Maybe shave her head and make like twines and threads come out of it. Medina. So, let me actually zoom in for all of you guys here. Medina. Right here. So, Medina. This is Kasame. It's the shark dude from Naruto. This is the shark dude from Naruto. It's been a while. Kasame, blah blah blah, and Goliath, I guess. But this is the guy from Naruto, but he's not blue. Okay, he's not blue. I like it. I'm a sucker for these strong woman types. I like this. It's probably a partner, because any good design, they're partner designs for some reason. Hella. Good designs. This reminds me of the girl from Dead Man Wonderland. If any of you guys read Dead Man Wonderland, or read the manga, or watch the anime was fucking trash. The opening theme song goes hard for Dead Man Wonderland. This is the Dead Man Wonderland girl. Okay? If you guys don't believe me, go Google Dead Man Wonderland right now. Actually, I will Google it for you. Hold up. Actually, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that in a second. That's Dead Man Wonderland girl. So Attilia. Just an emo goth girl. Just an emo goth girl. Not really that interesting. Not scary enough. We've been used to scarier designs. She just has no shoes showing her feet. Not scary enough. What I would do here. Have in her hands someone's organs. Maybe a head, okay? Maybe limbs sprouting out from her. And they're doing stuff with her hair. Make her hair like almost Medusa-like. Maybe drenched in the blood of her enemies. Maybe have her hair be on fire. Something else. So, I see she has an eye patch and only has one eye showing, okay? Like I suggested above. Instead of doing this, maybe have the other eye dangling out of her eye socket. Just a suggestion there. Instead of having it covered up, make it scary. Make it an eye dangling out of the socket. Maybe a little dried up. Oh, here's a better idea. Have the eye that's dangling out of their socket bigger. Maybe she holds her dangling eyes in her hand and uses it as an orb, you know? Maybe she uses her big eye as an orb to whack enemies with. And that's her whole mechanic. She just wields her eye like one of those chain balls, like the threads coming out of her eye socket, and then she whacks enemies with them. And they're making this a horror game. That's the bare minimum I should expect. Now, Camilla. That's the name of the unit. I really like the design. We've already seen it before. I'm not going to cover it again. Florence. Again. Boring. She's just a hot chick. She's just a hot blonde chick. That's all. And those tentacles, F tier. Those tentacles aren't good enough. Yakarina. Okay, I'm favorable towards this design because she's a vampire, I guess, nurse. However, if you're gonna have her dress like this, where is the red plus sign on my designs? Have her wear a hat. I think she should benefit from having a cute little hat. Yeah, just imagine this. Picture this. You'll know I'm right. You guys will see I am right. Picture a little hat on her. That will make her designs 10 times better. If she was wearing a hat. That is what's missing from this design. A nice hat. Maybe a little cap. So, Sonya. Sonya, I like this design because the whole shield or armor one. But why do they have to make it a Wally? If they were gonna make her a Wally character, make these shields even bigger to make it funnier. Okay? The shield isn't big enough if they're going for like a little girl shielder archetype. The shield and the armor needs to be twice as big. Hear me out. Any of you guys who have played Elden Ring Night Rain and know about the little girl wearing the heavy weapons, that is funny. La Crichara. Okay? That is funny. That is funny. So, if you're going that route, make it bigger. Make her shield like 3 times the size right now and have her carry it around. Or, if you guys are a fan of Dan Machi, you know, like the little girl, Lolly, with the huge backpack? That's what they should do. Huge ass backpack, huge ass armor, little girl. Alina. This one is better than most, but again, bigger backpack. Bigger backpack. And notice she has stuff leaking from her backpack. That is too casual, you know, it's a monster. So what you should do is have something in the monster's mouth. Maybe someone's hand. So you're going to be like, oh, what the fuck? She's feeding her monster backpack, like Dora the Explorer, some limbs. Actually, just make her into Dora the Explorer. This is the chance for diversity. Because like Speedy Gonzalez, which people liked, you should make her Hispanic, okay? And make her the Cthulhu version of Dora the Explorer. In fact, make this be Boots in her backpack. Make this be a monkey-like monster with someone's limb coming from their mouth, okay? Dora the Explorer. This is what they should have done with Alina's design. Dora the Explorer. So Jay. Jay, I do not trust this. This is too basic. This is probably a punter. This is too basic. Some look like punter. It's the small breast. Blah, blah, blah. Tanya burst. Don't care. Yeah, these are the Korean forums. So there's you bastards. I read this. The hate they have for this game is quite large. So let me go to Dead Man Wonderland. This is the unit I'm talking about, right here. This is basically what that girl is. This dead man Wonderland girl. So yeah, that concludes this video. Okay, no editing. I'm just gonna publish it immediately. No editing, low effort video. Chaos Zero Nightmare. Do do do. Boom. Now let me do other stuff. Do. I cannot recover. I can, but it requires editing work. I'm not gonna do editing work on this video. Yeah, new Chaos and Stars. They did not say it. No. What I'm talking about is stuff that you wouldn't otherwise know. What I'm talking about is like their initial plan or goal, for example. I'm not talking about anything in particular. Let me make a thumbnail because I think I need to make a good thumbnail for this video. Hold up. By make a thumbnail, I'm just gonna grab the past thumbnail and slap my icon on it and call it a day. And call it a day. Boom. Let me open up my thumbnail maker, otherwise known as Microsoft Paint. Let me open up Discord. I have my actual thing, but I am way too lazy to do that right now. This content is not worth a good thumbnail. Actually, I have an idea. Many people won't get this humor, but I get this humor. Okay, let me grab the text. Where's my text? Okay, what color should text be? Should be red. Boom. Thumbnail done. It's my best creation yet. Do do do. Very low bar because most of my thumbnails are now made by other people. Unless I really want to make a video real quick, which is what I'm doing now. I want this video out now. Now. It's important that it's done now. It's not really that important that it's done now, but do do do. Done. You still zoom in. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind for my next video. Just gotta remind me if anyone's there for my next stream. Grab this. Boom. Yeah, let's go into Arc City. We gotta go on dates. Where the fuck is... There she is. Owen, since you're just right here... Yeah, I'm a bad streamer. Magnus screen bounce? No. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. There's hardly any content for me to do in this game at the moment because I can't really build another team I want to experiment on high difficulty. Oh my gosh. I hate that animation. So awful. How much money do I need? I need to level her up. Well, need is a strong word. I want to level Nia up. I want to level Nia up. I want to level Tresha up. But I do know I need DPS units. I want to level up so many units, I can't. Sucks. I would play the game more if I can use other things, but yeah. Can I kill this? Nope. I want, and also, like some people said, the dailies take too long. Or at least make the... I hate this farming stage. It's not fun. Endgame? Again, the reason why I rate hair low is because I don't want hair getting everywhere. Think of the hair. I'm gonna raise Nia up. I don't want her to be at this level. I want her to be at least level 50. Oh, that's all my money.
まだ仕事が残っているのか?
Oh my gosh. Yep. Probably the next unit I'm gonna level next. Activity. You're getting units as well and mats. E1, dupe kind of ruined your hand. I did not play E1 Chiron yet. I haven't pulled him. I haven't been doing game much. So I don't know. So we're going to look at the exploration level. What do we need? This is the hard map. So all the blue weapons, basically. We need to find all the blue weapons. Basically everything. We're missing everything. Okay. Good to know. We're missing everything from this map. This is my best team. And I want to level these. Okay, anything else? I want to dupe on Nia for sure. Again, extremely low effort. I just did it real quick on stream. Unlike my Mormons tier list video. Extremely low effort. Extremely low effort. Sure. Really want to delete these guys usually, but I think I will keep them for now. Nia's cars are more of a priority to delete. I don't have enough money to be spending it all here, so. And this is the experiment event, if I remember correctly. I value this very highly. Unfortunate. Is it bad? One hit. Really want to use this, but no. Can't really kill multi-hits. Oh. Nope. Not a multi-hit team here. At least not until I get the Rin card. Mày nhớ chàng anh nói đừng nói that. Forget. Sorry, my mom will run is out of your room. Ask me someone. Tutu. Got the key. Bit neither. Yes, I do know a little bit. I can't read it that well. No, I can barely read that. It's just saying I know speak a little bit that language. Yes, I do know how to speak the language. I can't read it that well though, so. It costs 100 to delete the next card. We'll get 100. We'll get 100. No doubt about it. Red Epiphany. This is so slow. I know they're gonna patch it to make it faster though. Decide between Ray versus Rin versus Meilin. Which one do you like using more? They're both very good. They're both very good. So which one you like more? I know it'll get shield, but I'm trying to look for stance. That's going top of my deck. Oh my gosh. Really wish there was a fast forward button. I hate watching these animations. I just want to play the game. I don't want to watch your animations. I know you put a lot of effort in it. Make it faster. 5 hits or 1 less hit for 30%. Let's see. 1 less hit for 30% I think is more value. This one's pretty bad. I could grab it just for the health. I'm just gonna sell it. I think I need a lot of money. I think I need to do this. Probably not even enough to kill, to be honest, but yeah, I need to find a card to kill. Yeah, I'm gonna kill next turn or this turn. Heal. I want the retain. That actually goes over Manoa if I ever get her. Tiffany her. This is actually bad. This is actually bad. I guess it's outstance. Well, I already sold a card. This is a very good relic. I'm gonna sell first before I decide. This is a very good relic, especially if you have high HP. I like this relic a lot. 212. I think I have another shop up ahead. It's not discounted though, so that sucks. If it was discounted, I would have bought it. This is also a pretty good relic. $148. I have more shops. I have way more shops to deal with. I have another shop to remove cars, so I need the money for that. The worst is you keep your A or your P for one turn. It's Horla's Joy mode. It's carrying over mana to the next turn. It's very good for the first turn, I guess. Draw one card. Need to get rid of these. What are cards in your hand? I want to keep all the cards in hand, because if I draw this, it's bad. I cannot draw that card. I'm gonna heal before I kill. This is decent. Want all these cards? I want her dupe 1 to make Nia's Curiosity a 0 cost. It needs to be a 0 cost. I'm gonna remove the heal before I remove the strikes. Actually, I'll remove the strikes before I remove the heal. Is the ending good? It's unlikely to be ending super good. All I want is rally, then we can beat the final boss easily. This is good on Rin. Question is, do I want a better Rin save data? Save data is sort of interesting right now, because I don't have anything good that I want to save. Frick, I have a lot of save data. I think I'm gonna hold off. It's 35 gold though. It'd be a waste not to get it. All these are bad. I have way better. So it's not going to be a Nia save data. Based on this, it's not going to be a Nia save data. Much damage, 400. That's enough. Fuck. I need draw. Come on. Unfortunate. Was in draw pile. Good cards. I can kill him next turn. Yeah, I need her one dupe. Not a Nia card, really. Can dupe this. But I really want to dupe this. Ooh, both these are good. I haven't had this. This is for the save data. Oh, that's good. Only one of them are good. Basic deck cards. Oh, I could have probably one turn him here. Is it? Fuck. Oh my gosh, this is so good. These are good. Delete. Those are good, but deleting cards better. I already have a good weapon. I'm gonna swear loyalty to you. You're not gonna bump up my stress any further, gang. Get rid of this. This is bad. I don't want to move them top drop out. This is bad for my Nia where I'm using her right now. Don't get me wrong. It's good. Unfortunate. This is good, actually. Okay, it's going to turn into a Ray save that I run. So far, it's a Ray save that I run. I'm pulling Yuki just because of the Nia. Probably not gonna even build Yuki. Oh, maybe for the content, but sub RX code. Oh. I want this too. Max HP is nice, but I want to thin out my deck some more. Can't sell a card when we go to shop, unfortunately. Shop does nothing for us. Don't have enough money for it to do anything. I think we can handle this battle. We can probably handle this battle. It'll hurt, but we can handle it. Swear, these normal mobs hit way too hard for what they are. These normal mobs can probably kill God if they put their mind to it. I only want one Nia dupe. That's how much Nia I want. One. Just to make her thing 0 cost. Okay, time to look at the map. Bottom we fight elite, but we get a heal. Top we get more events, I think. Let's see, 1 event. 2 event. But no heals. YOLO. We actually want a battle. to get out of this predicament. Do this first. Yeah, the front mob's doing more damage. Don't need this. Don't even need to play this. Okay. Which path is more events? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. More battles. We're gonna head straight through. Mutated order. I think I already have mutated order. I have a feeling I already had mutated order, but duping a card is too good. Her cards, bad so far. This, good. Snack time, please. Draw a card. I forgot what this was. But I haven't fought the Watcher yet, yeah. Just doing this for the EXP, because the save data isn't that important. For one turn. Fuck. I understand what that means. Be very careful with my action count right now.
沈み込む黒いさて
What cards in hand? Only one Rin attack card, so I want to discard my deck so I can pull the Rin cards back. Assuming she doesn't get nope that this turn. Don't worry, I have all Rin cards. Really? Evil influence. Yeah, I get it. Two cards, 300%. This is more. Yeah, what do you get when we kill this event? I have no idea. Max health. That's not worth it if it's only max health. Upgrade? Chaos Bible. Okay. Oh, this is the broken one I've seen. This is the broken one that helps the basin runs. I think it's gonna be a Ray save data, so I'll put it on Ray. I mean, yeah, Ray. Almost corrected myself there. That's a broken one everyone's using to farm to farm shit. Don't need that. I think I can play this because it's all bad cards. Nice. Do this, get 1 fortitude. Yeah. How many turns out until he attacks? For lots of damage. I'm always gonna do this. One of the cards in my hand. Sure, just for the money. And the HP. Nia doesn't really need anything. I'm not gonna save or save that.
切り倒します。命令を波紋のごとく切り倒します。沈み込む黒い私の相撲糸にかかれば小指の一素早くもっと徹底的に潰しなさい。立ち上がれなくなるまで呼びました。流れを感じます。はーい、全てを飲み込む暗闇切り倒し波紋のごとく命令を立ち上がる霧
What's in our draw pile? Lots of good shit, so I'm not gonna do anything. Morale vulnerable.
気をつけないと大怪我するかもしれません。
This can be good. Draw one, discard the rest. Boom.
呼びましたか。一味違いますよ。切り倒します。この身を刀にして命令を。アンウェイ様の手にかかればみんな無敵になれるんだから。さて。
Or fortitude is good. A fortitude is nice.
命令を一等斬首
Okay.
切り倒します。ビシッと
Played a G card.
ほころびる恋
Bad.
波紋のご
I don't want to kill the front mob ending expensive. This is weaker than what we currently have.
切り倒します。
Come on.
命令を切り倒します。好きなし
What's in our draw pile? Stuff I can kill the boss next turn. Okay. I want to use these snack taps, but after I get rid of all these symptoms.
命令を沈み込む黒い
Okay. Next is gonna kill him. I'm gonna heal up.
力が湧いて力が湧いてきますね。波紋のごとく波紋のごとく呼びましたか。切り倒します。はーい
You have to heal off this.
暗闇命令を
Display this. I think I'm gonna stall one more turn so I can try to get Nia out of Mind Break stage.
私の音楽聞いてくれるよね。
Good job. Like one card epiphany. Okay, did we epiphany this? Yes, yes, we epiphanied everything about this character. All that's left is this character. Initiate battle. I don't have any curse card. I don't need more money. Trigger epiphany. One trigger epiphany on this card. Unfortunate. Need more card draw, that's for sure.
チューニングしよっと。
Let's grab this.
切り倒します。素早く。なめないでよね。
Perfect save data, slightly better without any of the basic cards.
呼びましたか？流れを感じます。命令を。一等斬首。切り倒します。
You can always have better. Never settle.
切り倒し。波紋の子。
Never settle.
命令を。好みを刀にして。ビシッ。 切り倒します。沈み込む黒い。
Could always be better. That's why I disagree with the save data system. It could always be better. I think I'm fine with keeping all this. It's only the Predator Blade that's bad. But I don't think I can delete a Predator Blade without it fucking up the save data and returning me cards. I don't want Predator's Blade. This is not going to be a Nia run, so I'm going to delete a Nia card. Probably this. This doesn't do anything for me. Sadism is good. Don't really need it right now. Don't really need tackle. Rally. I'm going to put on Nia because this is not a Nia save data run. Because it's a very good card. Not really her save data. It's not really a race save data, so I might as well buy this for the boss. Don't care if Rin's save data gets fucked, because we're not saving it anyway. Subs up Odin.
こんなやつにも勝てないようじゃ心を鎮めましょう。気を集めます。さて。
I forgot about that. I don't think I'm gonna do a lot of runs today, so I'm gonna undo current turn. I could do better than that because I don't want him to act. Never mind. I can't stop him from acting. Actually, want to play this card, but he acts. Any other haste? Nah, I'm gonna enter. I'm not gonna bother playing those cards, so I can avoid getting hit that turn.
命令を波紋のごとく切り倒します。命令を波紋のごとく切り倒します。好みを刀にして
This kill.
私の力で確実に倒してみせます。見事な攻撃でした。命令を素早く切り倒します。 ほころびる恋心。はーい。すべてを飲み込む暗闇。命令を沈み込む黒い。さて、テンポ上げちゃうよ。
Rally is broken for this boss.
命令を一等斬首。好きなし。 切り倒します。波紋のごとく呼びましたか？流れを感じます。命令心をし波紋のごとく切り倒します。 切り倒します。立ち上がる霧。ビシッと決めるね。はーい、呼びました。一味違いますよ。命令を好みを刀にして流れを感じます。さて次ね。
We discarded top pile. I have 4 retained cards. This is great.
切り倒します。素早く。感想もちゃんと聞いてね。すべてが散った後は霧の時間です。命令を一等斬首。ビシッと。切り倒します。
So TDs to get. That's what I'm doing in all my runs now. I'm just focusing on getting the save data. Or world up. Not save data. I don't know why I said that. So you guys gotta go for all the equipment you haven't picked yet. All these are bad. This is fine, actually. I'll grab this. Not a lot of EXP for that one. Oh my gosh. Definitely deleting you. You have dark shit cards. Oh my gosh, I just realized I don't have enough. Maybe. Yeah, I'm keeping you. It might be good. Wish I can see what the save that is for a fixer. I don't care. Just unmind break yourself right now. You're getting wiped. You can? Where? But I'll make the world first. Middle one. Let's raise your HP. That's fine. Go to our save data and see it. Unfortunate. Well, you can see it now. Nope. It brought back this one strike. I don't like it already. Do not like it already. This is way better. Again, don't know why. Look at this. It's the exact same. But it's better in every way. It is possible to get 0 basic cards. I have a lot of save data with 0 basic cards. I have tons of save data with 0 basic cards. I have a shit ton of save data with 0 basic cards. I actually have one I can show you right now that I'm using. 0 basic cards. 0 basic cards. 0 basic cards. 0 basic cards. This one has one, but I have others in here that didn't have any. No, not her. Someone else also has 0 basic cards. I think it was one of the Rays. Didn't delete her that much. Here we go. Nope, not this one. It is possible, as I just shown, to have 0 basic cards. Very possible. I don't know what the condition is to get 0 basic cards. Here we go. Another one. 0 basic cards right here. For my furry. 0 basic cards right here. Yeah, it is possible to get 0 basic cards, but until they release the details exactly how, everyone's just guessing. Everyone's just guessing how you do it, selling equipment and stuff, but until they release more info, that's just kind of have to be what you guys deal with. Which is not dealing with it all and just praying. Really want better memory fragments on her. Can I craft? Nope, cannot. I'll do this world one more time. Yeah, I saw that post too. It largely tracks with my experience as well. But I want to know the full details. The nitty gritty. Yeah, I saw that. I think I believe it too. I believe most of that post. Nice! Oh my gosh, nice. That is huge. That is huge. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I think this show is so good. Marianne is Marianne the girl with the nooses? I don't remember all the names of the things, so you have to bear with me. Is Marianne the girl with the nooses? Yes or no?
呼びましたか？せ波紋のごとく
The nooses all over.
私やってみます。
Or is that Scarlet?
切り通します。素早く。やってましたか？見ないでね。力が湧いてきますね。
Which one wears nooses? All over her body.
流れを感じます。さて、次の曲は
I don't know what a noose is. You must not be a millennial.
リット男子おりゃ。はさて、感想もちゃんと聞いてね。ビシッと。
I don't think so. If it's 5-star Black Star partner I'm thinking of, I don't think so. The girl with the nooses is meant for Rin.
命令をこの身を刀にして。
Just get the battle pass partner. The battle pass partner is really good. That's what I'm using right now. Do. Increase credits. City and Sword is good. What's Steel or Dagger? Okay, this one we haven't got yet, so it'll give us a lot of exploration EXP. That's what I'm really aiming for here. Oh my gosh! Can the text grow any faster? Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in five business days when the text stops scrolling for this event. Okay, I'll see you guys on Friday, guys, when this text stops scrolling. Anytime now. There we go.
この程度、試練のうちにも入らない。呼びましたか？行きますよ。流れを感じます。素早く。命令を立ち上がる気。一等斬首。切り通します。私の相撲板にかかれば小指の一本も動かずテンポ上げちゃうよ。この身を刀にして。
Nia's doing very well compared to Amir. Compared to Amir, she's doing great. This one's the best. Compared to Amir, Nia's doing great. No complaints. We don't need that much money right now. Two. Yeah, she synergizes the upcoming banner because she's one of the units in the upcoming banner. It's pretty obvious. If they're offering her as an off-rate unit, they want you to use her with her. Very good. Garbage. I want it to be an upgrade or something. In cases where I'm using this girl, I'm not using her for her damage. Okay? Using her to thin out the deck. That is Ray's row. I think I'm gonna remove the AoE card I have on Ray. For this. I have a splitting headache and stuff. It's probably because of the, Nah, that's fine. So let's, morale is good. Very good, very good. I don't regret getting it at all. I do not regret getting it. Didn't know I got all of her epiphanies, because Sword Arrow was missing one, but unfortunate. Do I have an upgraded Resolute Gauntlet 5-star? Normally I pick the first option, but if we're going for EXP, I don't think I have had this. I don't think I've ever picked this. So this is EXP. This is EXP right here. I would always remove a card, obviously. Always remove a card, unless you're going for EXP like I am. I'm going for Planet EXP. That'll give me a decent chunk of Planet EXP. I don't really need to heal or anything. No, I don't want to give him more stacks. Yeah, you've been doing so you should be doing, well, if you're pulling blue, you should have no problems with it, but you should be doing hard modes one chapter below your current chapter. That's what a lot of players don't do. You should be doing hard modes one chapter below your current chapter. But if your team is good, Shibo clear it, no problem. If you need help, I do coaching every Friday or Saturday in Mormons. Is chapter 5 boss the Miriam with the snakes, or is it the giant baby? Without spoilers. Is it the snake lady or the giant babies? Snake lady, giant, or giant baby? Hydra, snake lady. Just AoE. There's nothing. A lot of people have trouble on the boss. I don't know why exactly. But if you're using a meta comp that I post, you should be doing fine. If you're using an off meta comp, I guess you'll have trouble. That's the problem with meta comps and off meta comps in that game. Night and day difference. But with not Caucus alone, you should be able to shield most of it. And have enough counter to kill the boss. No bone blade. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. I don't think I've ever gotten this. Yeah, I've never gotten this. Should be a hefty amount of EXP. Never got stuck with Mika, Haru, Calliope. Never got stuck with. Yeah? True? They are nerfing the story so that even ultra players can clear it. I mean, eating right now as well, but let's see what we draw. Let's use that. Bad starting hand. What's in our draw pile? 3 hover cards that are good. So I don't want to use Ahigo. This is the best option.
流れを感じます。この身を刀に切り倒します。素早く。ビシッと切り帯びましたか？はーい。私やってみます。
It's almost a burst turn here.
一等斬首切り倒します。はっ。沈み込む。黒い。命令を。呼びましたか？
Guess I'll get some damage reduction.
みんな無敵になれるんだから任せてください。ロックンロール。
Got the end turn.
切り倒します。立ち上がる日。命令を。呼びましたか？すべてを飲み込む暗闇。素早く。今日も愚民どもの目を覚まさせてあげたわ。
Oh! Oh! Look at this, guys. 2 out of 3 are good. You know how I feel about Orla. I think she doesn't have a place right now. She is very strong in certain ring comps, I do admit. But for most players, it's going to be hard to get her online and hard to build her save data. In comparison to other units. In comparison. Remember, everything is relative. There has to be a weak unit. Not everyone can be God Killer. And not everyone needs to be a God Killer unit. This is the best because it's basically a exhaust, in my opinion. Upgrade cards are basically, I treat them as exhaust cards because they get, as soon as you play them, they're out of the deck. Hmm. Want to get rid of this. It's good. It's discounted too, so that's why I'm buying it. Storage is nice. Any auto win shit for the boss? Nope. I need a rally on someone to auto win the boss of this interior map. Just gun for rally. It's my biggest thing. You have to gun hard for the rally card.
素早くはーい流れを感じます沈み込む黒い呼びましたか
I even need it? Probably not.
切り倒します立ち上がる霧はーい呼びました流れを感じます一等斬
This is a pretty good Rin save data. And a pretty good Ray building up to a good Ray save data. So we'll see where this ends up.
これは手強そうだな
Because it's developing right now as good. Whether it maintains its status as a good save data is up to RNG here. Yeah, that's bad.
はーい流れを感じます一味違いますよ命令を
What we need is for this card to evolve into a card that gets that.
切り倒し波紋のごとく
Then it becomes a god save data.
沈み込む黒い
This is very close to being my best Rin save data so far. I just need to get the right epiphanies. Again, being extremely greedy here. None of this is saving, because I picked too high value. But, you know, we're going to pray it does. I know it won't save, but we're going to pray it does. What's our current blade? Vulnerable? Eh. Orlia Tresha does go well, but Tresha goes along well with Love Healers. Cassis is the only thing where I'm kind of iffy on that team.
流れを感じます
But I can see why you would pick him. It's not like I don't see why you would put him in that team. But I feel like I guess if you have perfect save data, completely perfect save data, then I guess it would work.
私の力で確実に倒してみせます
I mean, they are gonna remove the save data bug from people who use it, you know.
私のその糸にかかれば小指テンポ上げちゃうよ
Yeah, I could have abused it. I was playing Outer Worlds at the time. Meanwhile, messaged me about it. But I'm like, I'm way too lazy for this. And they did say that you can only use it temporarily. So people who are using it are only going to be able to use it for like a few more weeks before they get it removed. People who already farmed the save data will only get to enjoy the power for a little bit. So it depends on how much you value that. Chaos Bible. Chaos Bible is too good. I already fought him for Chaos Bible. Epiphany, Chaos Bible. Oh, huge roll modifier. Okay. This bottle, the Chaos Bible, by the way, is regarded as the best hyperspace basin save data in the game by the community thus far. And I agree with people on it. It is the best ring equipment in the game so far for hyperspace basin.
呼びました流れを感じます
It is broken.
すべてを飲み込む暗闇切り倒します命令を立ち上がる呼びましたかはーい私感想もちゃんと聞いてね
what should I do? Are you stuck as in you can't advance farther because your team's not good enough, or you stuck as in you don't know what to do? Which one is it? Why are you stuck? Because you don't know what to do, or your team is not strong enough to go higher? You're supposed to stack the rings. It's good because Hyperspace Bastion is all about the turn limit. You know, it's all about the turn limit. So why a lot of people consider it really good is on turn 4 helps you clear an AoE mob if you time it right, and it lets you speed up the hyperspace. Yeah, but the time limit is very hard because, you know, the time limit is very restrictive. So you take whatever you can get. Ooh, it's shaping up to be a good run, guys. This is what we want. This is what we want. Like, it's nothing to scoff at. I can say that. Let me see here. If there was no time limit, that relic is garbage. If there is no time limit, it's garbage. But since there is a time limit, it is the best ring accessory in the game. Just because there is a time limit. That is why it's so highly valued. Mormons used to have a time limit of 15 turns too in D-Tide. Relatively recently. People also didn't like that. That gets fine. Yeah, but you have to consider that a lot of people don't have the resources. It helps. Every bit helps. Rather than getting perfect about it, it helps you put you over the finish line. Belligerence. That is good. This is good too. But let's look at our save data right in a moment. So, not a Nia save data. Well, maybe a Nia save data, but we can just remove it. I removed everything I can possibly want already. I removed everything. This is convert a common card into belligerence, which is good. But I already have a belligerence. I'm gonna define Epiphany. This one is the most important to define Epiphany. Fuck. Garbage. I hate the actual skill there. Very few equipment help us. Holy shit, we're dead. Holy shit is over, guys. Run's over. Pack it up, boys. Pack it up, boys. So it's one of two options. We rush the ever-living shit out of this boss, or it runs over. We need to... Holy shit. Everything hurts. We need to kill him next turn, basically. If we do not kill this guy next turn, it's over. It's over. Us, we and our family are dead. We either kill this guy next turn, or we're dead. This is the final boss of the game, guys. This is the final boss of the game. We need to do 2,000 damage next turn. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Turn 2. We have no idea. I knew. If I attacked one of these dogs, it would have been over. I need to kill the boss this turn. I need to kill the... Yeah, we're gonna break. Please. Please. Wait, we need every bit of damage we can get. Please. Don't take my health away. Please. Don't hurt me. Oh. Oh, it's literally the hardest. It's not even a boss. It's not even an elite. It's the hardest fight in the game, dude. And later, he has like 9,000 health. It's over. It's over. Don't feel like duping a card. I could have buffed earlier for more damage, yes, but I was unsure about the mana requirement. I didn't want to do the math to do the memory requirement. I was just praying I didn't need to. I was unsure. Who pinged me? Thank you. My thumbnail guy. Shout out to Far, guys. If he's watching the stream. No point in me using that because I can't hit him after he attack. Yeah, and this is without the damage buff, by the way. This is difficulty 10. Later on, difficulty 10, I fought him. He can have 9,000 health. And turn 2, if he does a little more damage as you go up in levels. I checked, and some people who run Calliope posted screenshots. So, turn 2, level 90, he does 2,250 damage. Turn 2, 2,250 damage adventure. This is the hardest world in the game. People have grinded this world, 2,250 damage, turn 2. Even if you run a tank comp, you gotta admit, that's a whole lot of damage. How do they expect us to fight it? The devs are just better than us. That is how they expect us to play into a boss. The devs are just better than us, dude. This is just a level 80 world? He did 1440 damage. No evade can't bypass it. You know why? All the dogs attack you too. All the dogs and the attack the boss does is a multi-hit. So no, you cannot. Yeah, the boss is a multi-hit. Do not be mistaken. It's a multi-hit boss. Why is it a multi-hit boss? That does enough damage to kill God? I don't know. It's fine. That boss can kill God. Without a doubt. No matter what religion you believe in, he can kill your God. Doesn't matter what religion you believe in, your God stands no chance fighting a boss. Whether it's Jesus, whether it's fucking Zeus, whether it's fucking Odin, they fight that boss, they go home. Odin has his fucking ravens. That dog has 3 fucking Fenrirs, dude. That dog has 3 Fenrirs. Odin stands no chance against him. Odin might as well be oh no. Oh no. It's his fucking boss. Yeah, and he keeps spawning the mobs over and over and over and over and over. He keeps spawning that shit, dude. It is so cancer. Ring fragment sets are using. I'm using the crit damage 2-piece, the attack 2-piece, and the basic cards 2-piece. Again, I have no idea what drugs the devs were on when they made that boss. Or that mob, rather. I don't know who playtested this game for that mob. It's probably some Giga Chad God gamer. How did it get through? The most Giga Chad God gamer you've ever met in your life playtested that mob. And let it go through the balance bastards. That's the only explanation. The biggest God gamer you've ever met playtested that boss fight. Or that mob fight, rather. Yeah, even if you kill the dogs on turn 3 or turn 4, if you kill the dogs every turn, he hits you 4 times for 200 damage. Minimal. Later on, hits you 4 times for 400 damage. Like, that boss is so fucking overtuned for no reason. I'll leave that there. What team would you suggest for Yuki? Probably a Nia comp and someone else. I don't know yet until I actually get my hands on the thing. I'll wait until I get the hands on the Awaker or a unit before I make a decision. I know this is a non-answer, but I honestly cannot judge right now until she releases. I'm not gonna tell you something that I don't believe in, but I think Nia, Cassius, Ray will go well. Any of those units, but there might be like a secret combo that I haven't thought of yet. So future players will tell you. Current players has no idea. Current players has no idea. Future players will tell you. So future players, in a couple of days, will tell you what's good. Tune in for future flares. This is current flares. Current flares has no fucking idea right now. Fuck. Whatever. Don't need this turn. Oh my gosh. Can't do anything this turn. This is the most optimal play I can think of, because I don't have stance. I don't want to remove my snack time to draw for better cards. I don't need ego points right now. What's in our draw pile? Really good card, so I'm not gonna discard it with an EX ult. Play this card. Okay, what's in our draw pile? A lot of good cards. Don't need this. Need better memory fragments for my Rin. It's not gonna save. This is 13 cards Rin, so I'm not gonna save. I'm fine with this. Okay, I got a lot of EXP. Level 28 planet. Okay, that got us up 2 levels in planet. Again, this is too good of a deck. I added too many good cards. Oh. Why? What the fuck was deleted? Wait. Only the... Wait, what was the... Oh, I didn't delete her... What was deleted? Does anyone remember what was deleted? Because it has 3 of these. It has this and this. What? How does save data work again, guys? What was that? What was that post on the Reddit that we all agreed with? Like, it would delete cards? Guys? Can someone explain this to me? Like, we just went over how we all agree with that. And how did this save? It deleted something. Maybe. Is this... Yeah, it's good. Look. Look. Oh, the monster card is gone. The monster card is gone. I'll just find both monster cards. I don't give a fuck those monster cards. The monster cards are gone. But these are better. I wanted the monster cards gone. Wait a minute. Maybe your neutrals didn't get epiphanies. True. Okay. Maybe this is the new strat. Okay. Maybe this is the new strat. Okay. This is my theory right now. Homegrown theory. So maybe the strategy is to get as many useless monster cards as possible on the character you want the save data to save, and the save data will delete the monster cards, but keep your normal cards the same. Maybe that's the strategy. It's probably not how it works, but maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe I'm also reaching here. That's the only way that can explain why we didn't, well, why we have this deck. That is the only explanation I can come up with. Wait. This is also good. No basic strikes. It only has 1 snack time. You gotta bait the save data. Yeah. So you gotta bait the save data with monster cards, and you're gonna be like, oh no, step save data. Please don't delete my monster cards. Delete my other cards that are not as good as these monster cards. Whatever shall I do without my monster cards? Maybe that's what you gotta do. Recycling's good. I like recycling. Maybe that is the strategy. This is fine too. I like this. This is fine too. Maybe you just gotta bait the game and to delete the monster cards. Maybe I'm on to something. Haru, I don't think she's a must pull. She's good, but I think there are better limited units you want. For sure. That's the only explanation that I can find about monster cards. That is very good. Let me compare it to my current one is very good as well. My current one, I will admit, this is stronger. This is a lot stronger, but it's harder to get online in the chaos mode. If it was only a boss battle, I would use this. This is way stronger. This is way stronger. This is probably my best one yet, right here. But that one might be quicker for farming. The one I just made might be faster for farming easy mobs than this one. The new one might be faster when we don't need that much damage. Yeah, my current deck is too heavy, yes. It takes a while to get online. Yeah, I don't know what just happened there. Yeah, but if I had the search dupe, maybe it would have deleted it. You don't know. Like you are thinking like maybe I should have done this to make a better deck. But what if I did that and the save data goblin deletes it? So that's the problem with this game. There's like until they release the clear-cut guides, you have no idea what save data would do. For all we know, this could have been the optimal path. We have no idea of knowing how save data works. It's all smoke and mirrors right now, dude. I will not pretend to know how save data works. Oh, it does delete retroactively. I had it delete retroactively before. I can tell you right now, it does delete retroactively. Confirmed on stream. I have had that happen before. Why did it happen? I have no idea, but I've had it happen before. Justice damage, order damage. Do I have any explanation for why it does what it does? No. Do you have any explanation for why it does what it does? Probably not. Probably not. If we're both being honest here, we have no idea what's going on. We have no idea what's going on. Be honest. Do you have any idea what's happening with the save data? Do any of you guys have any clue? RNG is fake. What you get is between you and your god. That is what I preach. RNG is fake. Do not listen to the probabilities of anything. All these pool probabilities, it's all fake. This is all fake. This probability info, this is all fake. The only thing that's real in life is hard pity and the contract between you and your god. Those are the only things you do. The problem is, Stargate, I voiced the same complaints at the very start of the game. Remember all my old videos as someone who hit endgame first? Remember my old videos? And people on Reddit were like, this guy is complaining he hit it at endgame, and now the same people are hitting endgame, encountering the same problem I did. The same problem I did. What a surprise! What a coinky dinky 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 dink. Yeah, Players is always right. I knew it before people hit endgame, because I suffered. Yeah. Very beginning, I knew what was going to be a problem. No one knew at the beginning. I can view things objectively. You know why? I work in finance. It's my job to do this. We spot things from a mile away. We've seen fake promises. If you work in finance, you'll encounter so many companies. Oh, this company, our margins are going to be so good. I project within the next 5 years, we'll make 60% more money, so we should invest in this. You know what the average accountant or consultant firm will probably tell them? Stop fucking lying to us, you fucking piece of shit, dick in your mouth. You're not going to do shit, you're going to amount to shit. Be more conservative, respect your customers, be more realistic. What if you get shot the next day, okay? Company's dead. It's called risk management. It's called actuaries. Any of you guys ever met a risk actuary? It's all that probabilities altogether. So anyone that says that is bullshitting you. Smell it from a mile away. They can't account for orange. They can't account for shit. Let's say you have a roofing company. Let's say you're a roof man McGee, and you and your son, which is Roof Boy the Third and Roof Man McGee, have this very successful roofing business. Let's say you make like 400 grand. Now you started with 100 grand. Next year, 200 grand, 300 grand, 400 grand, and you're like, at this rate, in 5 years, we'll make millions and millions of dollars. We're gonna get some finance. We're gonna expand our empire. It's gonna be Roof Man and Son. Okay? They're gonna go to us and we're gonna do their taxes for them. We're gonna do them. You're gonna hire us to consult. And it's like, oh, we should take out this big loan. Because in 5 years, we're gonna make it all back. We're gonna make it all back. We're Roof Man and Roof Boy. Roof Man and Roof Boy, guys. You know what they don't account for? What if Roof Man gets shot the next day? What if someone, while he's roofing, a rival roofing company from another roof, has a sniper, okay? And while Roof Man is roofing away, they snipe him. And maybe they don't even kill him. Maybe they are more sinister. Instead of a bullet, they have like this thing they concocted up because the roofing business can be very cutthroat. Maybe they had their scientists make a serum that one shot turns them into a drug addict. So now Roof Man, instead of roofing, is now doing heroin and cocaine all day, every day. All day, every day. Roof Man is doing cocaine every day. His son, Roof Boy, is like, Dad, you gotta stop doing all this fucking cocaine. You gotta get back to roofing. His dad starts selling all of the roofing equipment for cocaine. Now he's living out in the streets. Roof Boy tries to take up the family business. But you know what happened? Roof Man is still alive. Roof Man is still alive. It cannot inherit the family business when Roof Man is still alive. So you know what the son has to do? He has to kill Roof Man. He has to kill his own father to inherit the business. But he gets caught. He gets caught. And now he's in jail. Business is gone. He's in jail. Roof Man is dead. His dad is dead. His dad is dead. 10 years later, he gets out of jail. And because he and his dad took out that big loan, he's now millions of dollars in debt. Because he hasn't been working for the 10, 20 years while he's in jail after killing Roof Man. Okay? So yeah. That's why you don't believe with these guys, okay? You don't believe in these companies when they promise you shit. Because like Roof Man and Roof Boy, the companies can believe. Can believe. But they'll never be ready. They'll never be ready for the horrific accidents and cutthroat behavior in the roofing business. You see the logic here? See the logic here? You gotta be prepared. You gotta be more conservative with your money. Don't take every risk. Some risks you do take because the payouts are so good. Some risks you do take. Because, okay. What if, an example of a good risk to take, okay? Let's say your wife starts summoning a demon to do, the Faustian bargain. And you walk in on her, offering her soul to the demon, and in the middle of the contract, right? In the middle of the contract, the risk you should take is you gotta kill your wife right there. You have to kill her. No second thoughts. You have to kill her right there and go to the demon and say, hey, my wife already prepaid the deal with her soul. Can I get the deal? That is what every person should do in that scenario. Because your wife is already gone. She already sold her soul. And whatever deal she was going to make was gonna be bad for you anyway. But since she already prepaid, you can probably carry that over and make a deal with no strings attached with the demon. That is a good example of risk behavior. Now, what are the risks involved in that? Maybe your wife is stronger than you. Maybe she fights back. That's just a risk you have to take because she's already summoned a demon in your house. It's either you take the risk of she's not going to do anything nefarious with that demon, or you battle her to the death and take advantage of the prepaid soul. Just saying. I'm making sense here. Okay, do I have enough energy left to do another chaos run? Getting a bit bored. That's the only problem with this. I want to play other teams. Cannot. No other team can really easily clear difficulty 10. Yeah, if you had time, you would check the local demon bylaws. However, take into a fact that if she's in the middle of a deal, you gotta act fast. In those scenarios, you don't have time to do the research. So you gotta act with your gut feeling. And let's be honest here. You gotta do it before she does it to you. You gotta do it before your wife does it to you. Okay? No, I cook these things up on the spot. Believe it or not, I make them up on the spot. It's not that hard. With enough life experience, you can too. Well, some of them are based on real life stories. So, the roofing thing, Roof Man and Son and Roof Boy, was actually a real client we've had. Except for there wasn't rival roofing companies involved. What happened was they got a loan and the dad got into a severe drug addiction and fucked up his son's life. And they couldn't repay back the loan. Because the problem in finance is once you get a lot of money all at once, especially if you come from a poor background, someone's gonna spend it on drugs. Someone's gonna spend it on drugs. And sometimes they get addicted. If they get a huge lump sum at once, you're gonna spend it on drugs and hookers. Most of you guys will do this. Don't lie to me. I've encountered enough people, IRL, to know that if half of my chat, maybe more, maybe 80% of my chat right now, if you get a huge windfall of money, before you get the money, everyone listening right now is thinking, I'm gonna donate it to charity. I'm gonna put it into my 401k. I'm gonna put it into investments. I'm gonna be smart with my money. I'm gonna hire a lawyer. I'm gonna hire a couple of accountants to help me manage my money. I'm gonna put it in a trust for my grandkids. All of you guys are gonna be raging drug fiends. At least one. Couple of you. And some of you who aren't raging drug fiends will have someone in your family who is a raging drug fiend. Someone, maybe it's your loved one that you don't really know who got into hard times. Hey, Black Sage 7, could you please give me a small spot of $1,000? I know you got it. I'm falling hard. I can't pay rent. You give out the grant. Maybe your guy asking. Maybe he's telling the truth. Then someone else hears about it, and someone else hears about it, and someone else hears. And then everyone starts begging him for money. And next thing you know, your Aunt Barbara is spiking your drinks, or your fucking daughter hires her boyfriend to kidnap you, put you in the trunk of their car, drive you somewhere, and beat you until you give up your bank account numbers. And beat you until you give up your bank account number. This is a true story. This happened, not to me, but a story I've read, to lottery winners. There's one lottery winner. What happened was he won the lottery. It was only $1 million. $1 million is a lot of money, but it was only $1 million. His daughter had her boyfriend kidnap her dad and beat him to death in the trunk of their car. So yeah, if you get a large sum of money, something bad is going to happen to you all at once, especially if you grow up poor. You don't know how to manage it, and you're not with relatives or friends that are rich. Most of you have some really poor and desperate friends. They're not, you don't know they're poor and desperate. You know why? Because right now you're a poor fuck. When you're a rich fuck, you're going to find out that they're poor and desperate all of a sudden. This is just a truth of life. So my tip is, this is a true story for me. Once you get wealthy enough, cut out all of your poor friends. Again, this might seem cruel. Anyone that's not as ambitious as you, everyone not on your level financially, the safest thing you can do is cut them out of your life as you're climbing the corporate ladder. In order to avoid drama, in order to avoid bad things from happening to you and your family and your real loved ones. And also they kind of drag you down because of jealousy. I've seen this happen to a lot of accountants who were poor, and then suddenly they get promoted and they come into a lot of money. Most of them who don't do that, they have some loser friends. This is the truth of life. Most people have loser friends in college. You have loser friends in high school. Cut them out of your life if you're going to climb up the corporate ladder. Because they are going to get jealous of you. They are going to bum out. Like, okay, look at you, RD33. You got promoted. Instead of grinding out, you say, hey, you want to do some drugs with me? You want to go to the beach, hang out? Instead of working 24/7 and getting promoted and making more money, they're going to hold you back. Or they're going to mooch. They're going to mooch. Yeah. Someone comment in chat. They have trust issues because they can't figure out who is a real friend, who someone's out for their money. The safest thing to do, again, is not in every scenario. Some of you guys have great, broke, loser friends. That's a risk I'm not willing to take. IRL. Some of you guys have super poor, great friends. But if you grew up poor like I have, you know that no matter how good a person is, when they're really desperate, they'll be willing to do anything to get out of that hole they dug themselves in. Whatever hole they dug themselves in, they will not hesitate to do whatever it takes to climb out. Do whatever it takes to climb fucking out of that fucking hole. No one will say it's bad. In fact, if you are poor and desperate and you don't kidnap your rich friend and beat the shit out of him for your bank account, are you really a good person? Are you really a good person if you don't do that? Your family is starving. Your kid is starving. And you have this rich fuck friend that you can kidnap in your 86 Camaro and beat the fuck out of him for his bank account details. Would you really let your kid starve instead of doing that? No. I do not fault them for wanting to do that to me. I do not fault them. If they don't do that, they're a piece of shit person. Okay? If you're poor and you have a rich friend and your family is starving and you haven't kidnapped your rich friend you're an awful human being. You're an awful human being, okay? You're one of the worst human beings I have ever met. You don't love your family. That's just the truth of it. So that's the issue. That's the issue once you come across money, especially if you grow up poor. Now, what gave me over to India? I grew up poor. My mom came over here with like a couple of dollars on her. Vietnam War refugee, okay? We went from apartment to apartment to housing, government housing. We qualified for fucking food stamps. We met lots of nice people. Lots of nice people that are also poor in our ghetto community. Lots of nice people missing arms, people whatever. Well, I slept in the back of a nail salon. This is all the common Vietnamese refugee experience. Once you get money, they're not that nice anymore. They're not that nice anymore. They're not as nice. Some of them get jealous. Some of them stay nice. But the ones that get jealous, the ones that are nice, aren't nice enough to help protect you from the people who aren't nice in your community. Now, if you have, and after I grew up, I got scholarships because I worked hard, the Asian parenting. I went to a very good schools. I went to a very good college. I got my master's. I started hanging out with people vastly wealthier than me. My friend group right now is all people who make as much money as I do, or who make several times more than I do. I do not, IRL, make friends with anyone who makes less than half of what I do IRL. And I will never put myself in that situation again. Because if you're hanging out with people your income level, especially once you get money, they're not going to ask you, they're not going to demand you to pay for their dinners. Money is not an object to really rich people. If you're hanging out, let's say you're going to a concert, you're going out to eat with your friends at the same income level as you, once you start to make it in the job industry, money stops being a topic of conversation. It's all about the experiences you have. It's all about everyone thinks that rich people talk about, oh, how is your stock doing? I made $50 trillion this year. No. Rich people are more relatable than poor people at this income level. You know what they do talk about? Fucking nerd shit. Fucking things they have, fucking hobbies they do. Because you know why? Once you're friends with people who are wealthy, money is not interesting to them. They have money already. When you're talking to poor people or poor friends, you know what is interesting for you? The next grip, the next hustle, how they're gonna make money, what can it do for you? If you have money and you still have poor friends, as you can make more and more money, they're gonna ask you, hey, Flares, I'm thinking about this new restaurant idea. Can you spot me? X amount of money, help me open it. Hey, Flares, have this great new idea for a business. Do you want to do something about it? Hey, Flares, what about this idea? Should I really buy this? Oh, is that a good investment? You know what interacting with real rich people and hanging out with real rich people are like? Hey, Flares, check out my 10 crates of Magic the Gathering cards I bought. Hey, Flares, check out, I went to this vacation. I went to this restaurant. Hey, Flares, do you want to go eat at this restaurant? And they'll pay for the entire meal. Hey, Flares, my company just got this. Have something for free. They give you stuff. You don't have to give them stuff. That's the opposite. When hanging out with people with your income level, we just give just because it's a nice thing to do. We don't like expect to be given. It just happens. That's why you see this in the stories too. Like celebrities get free shit. It's the same thing with rich people. You get free shit. Because people who own businesses, they'll have excess this. They'll have excess that. They share it among each other. They share it among their friends. If you own several restaurants, for example, and you have another friend who owns several restaurants, maybe you get extra napkins one day. You say, hey, restaurant person B, here are some extra napkins for your restaurant. That's a terrible example, but that's what happens. It's boring. But they don't talk about real boring stuff, which is the next scam, the next grift. They talk about things you're interested in. You're only friends with people who share your same interests later in life. Now, I'm very young. Don't get me wrong. I'm totally very young, okay? I don't know why I'm giving old people advice where I'm very young myself. But, yeah, this is what you gotta do when you grow up. If you want to be successful in life, at least in the finance field. Maybe things are different if you're an artist. I cannot speak to artists. What I can speak of is people in finance, people in business, people who own businesses, people who own restaurants. You know why? Because I interact with them. You know why I interact with them? I'm a fucking accountant. Monty's a fucking accountant. And I'm a tax accountant. So yeah, I interact with a lot of rich people. Now, is it a fulfilling life? To me, yes. For you, probably not. For me, it is very fulfilling. I love my life. I love my life now. I would not change it for a thing. I would not change it for anything. I do have some friends I miss back in high school, back in grade school, who never dug themselves out of that hole, who's still grinding, who's still in that hole. But I have enough on my plate at the moment rather than to reconnect. Because I know what happens if I try to reconnect. I talk about restaurant. Can you show us when you're reviewing that? The thing is, if I do a restaurant review in my video, someone from my main channel will recognize me immediately and dox me. And I don't want my content to be seen by my employers. As far as they know, I only make restaurant reviews. My employers know I make restaurant reviews and watch my restaurant review videos. I'm not gonna link them to this channel, because I do say some wild shit. Because I do have a pretty cushy job. But yeah, you don't want that experience, in my experience. Now, not to say that you can't, it doesn't work, but the risks are too high. The risks are too fucking high. Yeah, I lost like 13 viewers going over that, but I talk about whatever I want to talk about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna dox myself there, but yeah. I know people. Not a lot of people. I'm not that big. I only make a certain amount of money. But I've been in the field for a while. I've been in the field for a while. You get some wild stories. Like, I'm a very personable person. Because there are a lot of different types of accountants. Most accountants nowadays are very boring. But I strive not to be to interact with new clients. Yeah, this is why this was called Flair's side channel when I started out for like months. That's the secret. But the rest of our reviews aren't that interesting. I don't think you guys would have liked it if you joined my personality now. Because believe it or not, in the restaurants, you cannot rant inside of a restaurant. Believe it or not, you cannot rant inside of a restaurant, and I do not rant inside of a restaurant. Because I respect the service people. Always tip. Always tip. They work hard. Everyone has a story about working up. A lot of them will probably make it later in life. If you're seeing the younger person you see working at a fast food restaurant, the further they are probably going to make it in life. Because they're building up the heart. I mean, young people like me. If you see someone as young as me in a fast food restaurant, then they're probably going to make it in life. You know. Because they're building that strong work ethic at an early age. And they know how miserable it is. Working fast food. Working service. They get that misery in early. That's the best advice I can give you. If you grew up, if you have kids right now and you're rich and you don't know how to raise them, the best tip I can give to you, torture the fuck out of your kids. Torture the fuck out of your kids, okay? As soon as they hit 15, don't even give them a cookie cup. Pick the worst restaurant in the city and have them work there. Pick the worst job ever. What you do is go to look, okay, maybe I'm dating myself a little bit, but back then, when I started out, my mentor, when I got started in industry, said that what he did when malls were very big and popular, okay? When malls were very big and popular, He is a very wealthy accountant. My old mentor, I think he's like retired. He's long retired now. Long retired now. On death's door basically. I visit him in the nursing home from time to time. So when I was starting out, what he did to raise his kids is that he would go to the malls. Okay, he would go to different malls every weekend while his kids were growing up and just sit there. He might be a little unhinged and just find out the store inside the mall with the most complaints, with the most irritable customers. And as soon as his kid hit 15, he made them work there. You gotta torture your kids early so that his kids will know the value of money, the value of an honest day of work. You can't give them a cushy job. That's the problem with most parents. Like, they send their kids, like, okay, you gotta get working early. Then they give them a job which pays little money and it's easy to do. No. You gotta give your kid the most dog shit job possible, where they want to kill themselves every day but never go through with it. This is the key. You need to find a job that makes them press enough that they consider killing themselves, but they don't actually go through with it. So that they know how hard it is to make that dollar, to get into that job field. And they will think to themselves, I never want to work this dog shit job ever in my life. That will motivate them. That will motivate them to do something, to work harder, to not get put into that situation ever again. The value of an honest day's work. So, right now, find the most dog shit job possible and make your kid do it. Make your kid do it. It needs to be a popular dog shit job. Don't do something unrealistic, like, make them work at a zoo or something. Make them work at a job where they interact with every day. For most people, that's a fast food employee. For other people, that's working the register on Black Friday. Everyone has their thing because they need to learn to respect people working in that job field. The thing that bothers me the most is rich kids who treat waiters and waitresses like shit. Who treat people who are starting off in the service field like shit. That's a big red flag for me. If I saw someone treat a service worker like shit, I rant hard. I will blow up at someone if they treat a waiter or a waitress bad. I will fucking rant in that restaurant right there if my companion does something shitty to someone who's just working out their job. Because unlike them, they're actually trying. They're actually working a hard job. Okay? They have to do it to live. You don't make fun of people who are putting forth an effort to better their lives. They might be going for college. You don't know their fucking life. Now, corollary, if they're an artist, I will shit on you because you should have known better. You should have known better than to become an artist. That's the opposite thing about me. I do not respect people in the arts who are complaining about being poor. If you're an artist and you're complaining about being poor, stop fucking complaining. You already know what you were getting into. You already know what you're getting into. Don't lie to me. You've never heard of the metaphor, the starving artist? You've never heard of that phrase? You are lying to me. You are lying to me. You've heard that your entire life before you decided to go into the arts. Okay? You're starving right now because you want to. You're some kind of sick fuck who likes starving and keeps telling people, woe is me, my life is bad. You could have gone to school for something better, okay? That is the one thing I will not forget. Anyone who's an artist and complain about not making the bills, you know this. You know this. You made this poor decision on your own, okay? You have no one to blame but yourself. You have no one to blame but yourself, okay? Go draw a furry art. Go do something else. You ruined your life on purpose. You ruined your life on purpose. If you like art as a hobby, get a real job that is stable and pay your money in order you become an artist on the side. If you blow it up big, great. Never make your hobby your real job if it doesn't pay well. Do you think I like accounting? Do you think anyone who becomes a banker, a Wall Street guy, a finance guy, an accountant, a fucking wealthy financier, a roofer, ever dream of becoming one of those? Do you think when I was a kid, I was like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be a bean counter. I want to make people. Blah, blah, blah. Do you think Little Flares was like that? No. We all had big dreams. You know what I wanted to be when I was a kid? A Power Ranger. Okay? That is not a stable job field. That is not a stable job field. You know what's a Power Ranger nowadays? A cop and a security guard at Walmart. That's the closest you're going to get to a Power Ranger IRL. That's the closest you're going to get to a Power Ranger IRL. I'm sorry. So yeah, I couldn't become a Power Ranger. So you can't become an artist and expect to make money. You can't become an artist and expect to make money, folks. Everyone wants to become an astronaut. Okay? I drew Power Rangers pictures when I was a kid, dude. Power Rangers was great. Mighty Morphins, the Power Ranger with the cars, Turbo. Yeah. No. Don't do that to yourself, folks. Don't do that to yourself. Find the job that you can do easily, that doesn't kill your brain cells, that you can see yourself doing for 20 to 40 years, that makes the most money for your skill set. Notice I'm not pushing you down a job path, because everyone has different talents. Find out where you can make the most money without killing yourself. Find out which thing you're good at that you make the most money. That's a stable job field. Doesn't matter if you hate it. Don't give me shit, but I hate that job. No. Find a job, you might hate it, that you won't kill yourself before you retire. That makes the most amount of money. Because with that money, do your hobbies. Do your hobbies. Do your shit. Do your shit. Do your other fun stuff. Get stable money. You might hate it, but you know what has to be going? Being a fucking adult. Being a fucking adult. Money over hobbies. Money over joy. Okay? Money buys you joy. Don't listen to all those spots that say money can't buy you happiness. That is fake news. You know what? Money can buy you happiness. Money can buy you happiness right now. You know what it's called? Drugs. If you can't find a good hobby to spend your new money on, just medicate yourself. Just take drugs. Now you're happy. Money can buy you happiness straight out of the bottle. There are drugs that make you happy. I don't use any. I don't need any. I just cut out sleep. See? Money does buy you happiness. Money doesn't buy you friends. Money buys you friends. There are Japanese companies where you can pay people to pretend to be your friend. Money buys you friends. Money can't buy you love. Money can buy you love. You know what it's called? Mail order brides. AI waifus. Money in the future will get you your perfect AI waifu right now. Okay? And 10 years from now, you can customize or husbando. I'm not discriminating here. Money can buy you your perfect AI waifu or husbando in the future. And they can look however you want them to look like. You want them to look like a monster? You can do that. You can explore endless possibilities. You want your perfect waifu or husband to have 5 arms, 3 heads, 1 eye, tongues coming out of their armpits? Sure. You can do that in the future with AI waifus and AI robots. Can not working hard buy you that eldritch monstrosity? No, it cannot. short of finding someone who fell into a radioactive vat 1,000 times, you will never find your perfect waifu with 5 heads, tongues coming out of their armpit, 1 eye, and a mouth on their chest. You will never find that unless you find someone who fell into a radioactive vat 1,000 times. And it's very unlikely you're gonna find someone who has fell into a radioactive vat and likes you. You can program an AI to like you. See my logic there? Money can buy you anything. Money can buy you anything. You're welcome. This advice is free. This is a free advice. Anyway, there's not much I can do right now. It's just I did all my dailies on the game and I did do runs. I gotta make more content and videos. So maybe I edit the recent rants together and make a video on it. You did that prompt for sure. I actually haven't. These are all coming straight from the. So when you have my friend group, wild things get said. Wild things get said. Crazy ideas happen all the time. I gotta pull for more units. I gotta save pools for Annie. I want to pool for more caster and maybe more to Will. But caster's banner running, let me see, how many days? 21 days, that's enough. Yeah. Better counseling than ZZN Epiphany Center? Yeah. See? See? I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong, guys. I'm never wrong. Yeah, maybe I just edit that segment. Thing is, I wasn't recording any of that, so I had to download the VOD. I wish I have someone to just clip. Rant started about Roofy the Roofer. Okay, it is Roofman the Roofer and Roof Boy Jr. Okay? So, I'm gonna end the stream here. And I'll see you guys maybe later day, because I gotta make a lot of content today. I gotta do my ZZN dailies when they reset. And I gotta do the D-Tide guide. So I'm gonna have to make, what do you think? 3 to 4 videos today. All before work tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you